Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night. We have Ashley here with us. Good night. Ashley, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself, Ashley.
Hey, you guys. This is your girl, Ashley. Ashley, chat it up and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my page. Ashley, chat it up is the page.
That is that is correct. So Ashley's on with us tonight. In case y'all don't know, Ashley's channel, that's Ashley's channel right there. So we were gonna go live on Ashley's channel, but it's fine. We're gonna do it another time. It's no worries at all. Just so y'all know, so y'all get used to the page right now. Get used to the page. Because he's another one of our content creators, and you know O'Neil already. Hey, support all content creators. It is what it
That's
is.
right.
So it's what I do. It's just what I do. So I just want y'all to know, you know what I mean, that we're gonna do it tonight. Is nonetheless just so y'all take a good look at Ashley's page. Can y'all go over right now and subscribe to our page, please?
Yes, please.
Please subscribe. It
I
is
got a
not
lot
gonna
to
take a
say.
second here, friends. Please. Ashley's views are very, very different, and she does talk on a lot of the other skits. Because I heard her talking yesterday on the Chase skit, and I was like watching her live basically because she was talking on the Chase skit a lot. So y'all just go over and like up on Ashley page and don't play with the thing, eh? Well, Ash, how did you like the day? How did you like today in Skitland?
Uh, it was a very,
Mm,
very toxic from
mm,
each character, each storyline. Everybody's toxic.
everybody.
I just could. Oh my god, I have a headache right now, migraine. I mean, just after Amber and Anthony alone, I'm just like, oh, I don't even want to see them next week. Honestly, I'm really tired.
So let me ask them, how did they take the skits today? How was the skits today? Let me see how people's feeling, because maybe just me and you, because today I saw the skits them, and boy, I actually been know it was all over the place, and it's so tough to keep. I don't know if it's me alone, Ashley, but do you find it tough to judge the storylines?
Yeah, especially because we never know where it's going, and then when we see where Wayne is going, then you're like, "Well, I didn't was expecting this. Now it's changing my views," and I think that's what he's aiming for.
I
you
love it.
know,
I love it. I love it.
we
I
we
really and truly love
supporting Amber. Now we're not supporting Amber. We're leaning more to. Well, we're in the middle. We're in the middle now, so it's just like, ugh.
well, see, that's what I've been telling the audience. I've been saying you cannot have a side because the story flips so much. There is
Oh,
no way for you to actually pick a side because the stories are all over the place. But I don't think they're okay. They're not wrong with where they're going, because they're kind of giving people who are new or forgot, whichever one you want to use. Whether you're new to it or you forgot that this actually happened, they want to bring it back to tell you, hey, just remember that Amber can do this, or Anthony can do this, or Wayne can do this, or whoever else it is. And I think sometimes people don't remember that. Like, they don't remember that, you know what I mean? Like, this can actually happen in an entire thing, you know? So
yes, it's a crazy ride. It's a
it's
crazy
bumpy.
ride, a crazy roller coaster, which that's divorce. So
Right, bumpy.
I mean, God, Anthony was just so weak.
He was
I don't know what to say. I just mm.
You think him just weak? Well, he's always been rated C for clown, though. I mean, he's always been rated as C for clown. You know that
you
already.
you know I think that a lot of fans wanted to see him step up for once, and he's
No.
just yeah, he's just I don't know.
Okay.
He just don't step up. He's not. I mean, I really wanted to see him literally kick her out. That's
You
why
want
I
to see
wanted to
Kicker?
see. I wanted to see him take her clothes, her shoes, her bags, and throw it
And
out
throw
the
them out.
window. I said that on
Oh.
my platform this morning. I said,
Mhm.
I mean, because after I saw that skit from last night, I was done.
Mhm.
I was done with both of them actually, but I was really done with Amber.
When you saw that,
I can't support you no more.
hold on. Let me
I
ask them
can't.
if them really wanted her to be kicked out. You know what though? You're one of the very okay. I have some women in my chat who are no shade to the women. You don't know it work already, but I watch the comments. I'm just looking at the
Yes.
comments. Um, you're one of the few one that will stand on business. Like, all right, no. If this was switched around, Anthony's stuff would be going outside. Like seriously.
Oh yes. He'd be out the door. There would be no questions about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're gone out that door today.
Thank you, thank you. And
And
that's what
so it should be the same thing for him. I mean, that is his house. You know, his name is on the deed. Again, because I know we were talking about Skitland law. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is in Georgia law, but I mean, his name is on the deed. I mean, I think he still could kick her out.
So he
I
can.
think.
So I've checked it out because of marital property, he can't kick her out.
Okay. But I don't. But she can't get the house.
Well,
Because
depending.
I think if you've been married for a certain amount of years, I mean, they haven't been married for that long for her
True,
to have
true,
the
true,
house.
true. But it depends upon you see the marriage thing. What I've realized with the marriage thing, based on the research that I've done with it, is um it depends upon when you get in front of that judge. You
Hmm.
get in front of that judge, if he likes you and he takes on to you and he believes in your story, then
Yeah.
chances are you'll get a break. If he doesn't like you, then you're not going to get a break. It's just
That's
that's what I've come
that's
to realize with the
and that's
marriage law.
very unfortunate. And they
Very,
do
very,
tend to
very.
side with the women.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
women. They do tend to side whether
Mhm,
we're right or wrong. You know, I
mhm.
just think there should be fairness, like rated fair. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe so too. Maybe actually I'm with you 110%. Some of the times when I see some of the things, it's crazy. It's like the law that someone brought up. I think it was I keep remembering her name. Teresa Davis brought up when she was talking about, if your wife, were just cheating and then she have a baby, you're basically deemed the dad and until you do the whole heap of court proceedings to remove your name. That
Yeah.
is tough.
Yes, yes. I am not I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I have a relative right now that's going through that exact same thing.
Really?
He's going through a lot, and
Wow.
this is his baby mama. And
Wow.
and because there are some men out there like Wayne who, take care of their baby mamas,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
he cut her off. Now she's taking him to court
So she takes him to court after he
for
cuts
back
her off.
child support.
Wow.
So I said to
Wow.
him, get your receipts. If you don't have all the information showing that you've been taking care of the son and her, then
Then it's tough.
hmm
Hold on. Let me read some comments. This is what these people had going on. I had hot dogs. Somebody said them have hot dogs. We have what? Hot dogs? I don't know what that is. He really can't kick her out though. We were saying that. Tired of Anthony and Amber. Someone else says Anthony was always soft serve. In other words, they're saying him now the heart. Sheesh. Anthony was just being Anthony. Nope. Somebody says, I'm ready to get off the roller coaster ride. Someone says, but the woman would be upset if Anthony put his hands on Amber. Yes, they would.
yes,
Correct. Because they
yeah.
were going hard the other day. And when she was punching hard, nobody said nothing. But anyways, go ahead. What were you saying,
Yeah.
Ashley? I'm just saying, man. I just come on here and I really try, Ashley. I really honestly try to give a very
Yes.
balanced take. I try to be very balanced. I try not to, I try to call it down the middle, but sometimes I call down the middle, boy, the people them get upset. Them say, what O'Neil? What do you mean?
Well, there were a few times where I was like, "You're doing a little too much, O'Neil."
I mean,
But
listen, I
when
remember
you,
moments.
I will say that when you were bringing up some of the receipts, I was like, "Oh yes, I remember that."
Mhm.
So again, it's like they're both have done everything wrong in that marriage by the end of the
Correct.
day.
Correct. Correct. And see, right
There's
there.
there's no victim in this. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I said in my platform today, I said that
Mm-hmm.
um it was doomed to fail from the very beginning. They both did not have the right intentions. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a bad foundation, and it's marriages don't last. It's not going to last. And that's it. It's just not. And if she really wants out, she'll just leave.
If she really wants out.
If she really wants out of that marriage, she'll just leave. If she's
Mm.
really tired of it. Because money shouldn't be worth that much.
I said the same thing too, but people feel
And
like no,
she's not
listen.
getting 50%. She's so dumb if she thinks she's gonna get that.
Doing all the
I
things
mean,
that she's doing
she
right now
is doing the exact opposite of
of
what the
whatever it is.
lawyer has told her.
Mm-hmm.
So we already know it's not gonna happen.
That's true. That is true. You know what? That is true. That is true. Hold
It's
on.
not gonna happen.
It ain't. It ain't. Let me read some comments because I'm asking some question in here. Let me make sure me get this one. O'Neill, women and men are enraged by Anthony and Shayla. Um, Amber gets mail there and lives there, so he couldn't technically kick her out. That's true. You got to go to court to evict her. I don't think you can evict her either, but we'll probably research on that, friends. That's why he never went back to their home after Amber found him. He never went back to their home till he got himself together, which is kind of
Yeah.
what O'Neill said today as well too. You can't say get out 1 minute and then you say you want to save your marriage the next minute. That's also true. I'm
Mhm.
glad to see Anthony step up as a man to some extent. He kind of do some things. I thought Little Ankles was going to do something. Anthony has something on his house that she can't get his house. Amber shouldn't want the house. Another person says, I would let my lawyer know what is going on with the verbal abuse. So what do you call what she's doing?
She's
Okay.
doing the
And
exact same
I'm like, come
thing.
on. This is what I mean when I say like people, it's almost like the man is being flagged, but the woman is going under the radar. Is it really marital property though? I think they deem it as marital property because they both live in it. It can be deemed as that, but we can work into it. Don't worry yourself. Let me get a
Mhm.
couple more comments and I'll get it for us. Amber was able to get the house the last time and she can get it this time if it all comes down to it. They need to put this into the care of the judge. So that's kind of what I was saying. Marriage,
Mhm.
divorce comes down to when you go in front of the judge, who have them your receipts. It's what kind of
Yeah.
receipt do you have and what do you bring in the receipts? Only like I always said that if the shoe were in the other foot, Anthony was doing this, they would want him out of the house. That is correct.
Mhm.
Last year, people were actually campaigning for Anthony to be sleeping outside. People were campaigning for that, even though it was his house. Where are you, O'Neill? I'm here. I'm here. Miss T says you do try, O'Neill. You can't please everybody. I know, Miss T. I've realized that I cannot please everybody, and I try to be as equal as possible in my
Yes,
calling the
you
show.
did.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
really do try. You see me flag Anthony. Come on. Who does a whole short on the man telling him to hold it?
You are right.
Just saying. It's not like O'Neill don't clown him just the same way as everybody else, but people make it look like, the only person being cloned is thing there. And I'm like, y'all, I don't know.
Coming
I
down
just don't know.
hard on Anthony, and I
Huh?
still come down hard on him. I really don't really care for him, but I stood up for him today though, because what she doing is foul. Hmm.
It is foul. What she's doing is foul, and they know that.
Hmm.
They actually know this. When I played this of Anthony, no one says anything. Nobody say anything. We play this. Hmm?
Hold it there, right? Hold it there, right?
I don't know.
Hold it there, right? Hold.
Wanna know what love is.
Oh God.
Just saying. I played those things and I'm here cloning Anthony out. I'm saying, oh, you're picking up for him. You sure?
I wasn't even listening to that prayer yesterday. Lord, Lord,
Wow.
please, Lord, Lord, Lord. And then there she is over there with the robe off. Mm.
You know I was listening. You know Anthony's prayer was not real. I know Anthony's prayer was not real. It just
It
wasn't
was
there.
not. Then
I
if
just know
it
it
was
wasn't there.
real, he would not been acting the way he wouldn't even give all that energy to her today. Like,
Mhm.
mm-mm.
I think he's going there. Like, I think he's getting to the point of being fed up. He's just not there yet. And so I think, the more she pushes, the more he gets there. The more he pushes, the more she gets there. I think that's what's going on. You feel that or no?
Do you think she's gonna leave tonight?
I'm wondering. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. You have the woman lens. Give me the woman lens.
I don't know. She should leave tonight. I mean, he did hit a low blow. That was very low. What he said to her. I mean, she said some low things to him too. Called him
Mm-hmm.
stupid and dumb, and that was
Mm-hmm.
low. Men don't like to hear that. And
Mhm.
then he says she, basically, he's, what happened to her was, you know, I guess her fault, and that was just crazy. I
The line
couldn't believe he went that low.
you mean the
I
line
mean,
that he mentioned to her?
huh?
The line he told her about the baby thing?
About the miscarriage. He shouldn't just. I would have rathered him
Mm-hmm.
just threw her clothes out, but you just went there like, oh my god,
With the line? So
yeah.
you have you seen all right, hold on. Did you see
I
this?
am so thankful
I
I
did see
didn't
that.
have your baby.
Yes.
I played that because I wanted to show you that she said these things to him before. You see, that's what I'm saying. People don't remember that she said a bunch of stuff. Look, Amber has been throwing stones and been hiding her hand for years. I just haven't said anything about it because Anthony was doing some foul things, and we're like, you know what? Anthony's saying some foul things, so she whatever else it is. But
It was tit for tat.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's how
tit
she
for
knows.
tat.
Yeah, she's trying to get the whole sympathy thing. That's what it was to me.
I didn't, and she's so stupid. You know,
What you say?
something's not right in that head of hers. I really, something's, I don't know. It's not scrupled. Why in the world would you go to a den of snakes and tell your business? Like, that's crazy. And they're going to use it against her on that podcast. And she's going to look like a fool, egg on her face. You could have went to Mama Brenda. You could have, Ernestine, Brittany, forget about that. She done with you. So, but I mean, she could have went to those two people at least. But she
Who
went to
did you have? Who did you
Delicia
have?
and Shayla of all people. Like, that's
Who did you
crazy.
have?
Huh?
Who did you say she could have gone to?
Mama Brenda, Ernestine, and I said Brittany was out the picture, so we know she couldn't call on her. But those two people at least,
At least those ones. Let me see if
or
they have
talk to a
anything.
counselor.
Who
And
else?
I've made that very clear that those two need individual counseling.
Mm-hmm.
They need healing. They need therapy. Divorce is a lot to go through. It's a dark time, and you need spiritual counseling. You need to talk to your pastor, talk to a therapist,
Mm-hmm.
not together, but individually to
True.
get through this time. But they're not doing that. They're going to the wrong people. Just
Mhm.
like they were doing throughout this whole marriage. And Amber, I mean, how could you not see that Shayla was the reason, the
Mhm.
main reason why y'all marriage was the downfall?
Mhm.
And then you were over there sitting there like, oh, you're my best friend. My best friend. The
Actually,
same
you
one
gonna
who
make
tried on your wedding dress.
you
Best friend.
you're gonna make the Amber fans them get at me tonight. You're gonna make them get me because
You know what?
only
That's okay because I used to be, and I like Amber. I do. I like Amber in real life. I don't like Amber in Skitland right now. So it is okay.
let me give you some comments in the chat because I think somebody said they love your glasses. Just so you know,
Oh, thank you.
Miss Ashley, I love your glasses. Somebody said can't wait. I'm tired of being tortured with this what damaged marriage. Someone says he didn't want the baby. No way. He said, what did she said? He said, cut her like a knife. Well, she never wanted the baby either. So, I mean, we two can play the game. Maybe Amber and Shayla are working together and found a fool in Anthony. I've been asking
Yeah.
Ashley,
Mhm.
onto something with this.
Hmm. I mean, those two are like peas in a pod. I want to be surprised.
Mm.
I mean, they're gold diggers. The only difference is that Amber is really good at trying to hide it and acting like she's this independent woman. And look, she can make her own money. She's proven that. But at the
Mhm.
same time, she's a gold digger at the same time. And look who she decided to hang herself around today after that argument with Anthony. Did she call Danielle, who's been calling her for weeks?
Mhm.
The married woman, who she's a married woman too. You should be surrounding yourself with people who are married anyway. But she's not calling Danielle. She's calling Shayla and she's going to Delicia and Lauren. These people who don't have your best interests in heart and just blabbing it away. That's crazy. But
It
see,
is kind of
that's
crazy.
where that's who she feels she can talk to because she feels comfortable with that type of crowd.
That she
You
can
know,
talk to them.
she feels like they get her.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
It
But
is kind
see,
of nuts.
they're all gold diggers. So that's why she's over there.
You
You
think they're
know,
all gold diggers?
yeah. And she surrounded herself with people she can relate to. She can't really relate to Danielle, and she know
Mhm.
that Danielle will judge her, and she just want to be around women who's not going to judge her. But you're stupid. They're going to judge you on the podcast.
Mhm.
You dummy.
That makes sense. That does make sense. Someone says, let me see what they say. O'Neill, they should send me the papers and I'll sign them. You cannot sign them because that would be illegal.
No.
Then another person says, O'Neill, that miscarriage statement was very triggering for me. For last night's prayer was triggering. I couldn't watch a whole skit. It seems that the skits are getting worse and worse each time. Yes, Miss Grant, they are getting worse and worse with the skits, but they wanted to show you how low couples go in a divorce. I think that's what they're trying to do to show you where it's at. Now they also are asking. I think the writers are questioning the biases of different people. So they want to see, as a man, will you become entirely biased for Anthony? As a woman, will you become entirely biased for Amber? My stance, I'm biased for none of them. Each I
Mhm.
call the behaviors out. Because
Yes.
I realize if I do well, Anthony's a man, so whatever it is, then he does a bunch of foolishness that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Then Amber does the same thing just as well too. So I find that that's what I think is going on. Do you find that that's what's going on? Do you find that they pair to women a lot, or will pair to the man?
Yeah. I think there's more. I mean, I think you should be supportive of both sides. It shouldn't
Mhm.
just be one sided.
Mhm.
You know, because you wouldn't want the same thing to happen to Amber if it was on the other side.
True.
You know,
True.
everybody would be sticking up for her. But when it's Anthony, it's like,
Mhm.
well, he did this and he did that, but she's doing the exact same thing. She did, well, let's just think about this. She did it twice.
What's
She
that?
cheated before she went into the marriage and she's cheating in the marriage. So that honestly makes her a little bit worse. If
You
we
know,
really, if we
I
think
want
about
to
it.
ask you about that, Ashley, because I feel like people talk about this whole cheating thing a lot, and when I talk about it, they don't acknowledge that. Do you acknowledge the cheating before the cheating before the marriage? Do you acknowledge that?
I mean, even though it was before the marriage, you still
Mhm.
should acknowledge that because that's not a good thing to go into a marriage
Mhm.
with. And she went into that hiding secrets, you know, and he had his secrets too about being broke.
Mhm.
But the cheating is going to overtop that. Because the thing is,
Mhm.
yeah, you should tell each other things. And I'm not, you know, whitewashing that. He should have told her about his financial situation, right? But the
Mhm.
cheating, look, I'm just being honest. That was worse. That was. And on the day of the wedding,
Mhm. On the
and
day of
she
the
didn't
wedding.
say anything because she had, unfortunately, she had ulterior motives. She wanted to be kept.
Mhm.
So again, she had these two people have no one to blame but themselves by the end of the day.
And that's what
So
I like that. I like that because people give me that just the same all the time. I put something in the chat, friends. Should the cheating before the marriage be washed out? Because I'm getting that from people today. Me realize people, they've been trying to bury that under the rug for a while. And I think I know what people are doing. I think it's so that they can set up the Amber is right narrative. I think that's why people do that.
He's just not forgetting. He's not going to forget. You forgive, but you don't forget.
Mhm.
And then it was like he was saying, you keep overlooking it. It's what he said to her today. She said, well, that's, that's in the past. I mean, is it really? You know, it only happened it was what, 2 years ago? It wasn't that long ago. Can't expect them to people to just move on from that overnight. It's going to take some time, especially for men. You know, honestly, I was just so disappointed that he didn't sign a prenup. And I say
That's
that just because if you are rich and you're
Mhm.
making a lot of money, yeah,
Then
you
he would
love
at
the
least sign a prenup.
person and you expect to live with them be with them forever, but you still get that prenup.
He is gullible though. That's the
You
thing.
have a lot of money, businesses, assets. You got to protect that. That's business 101.
He
You know
gullible.
that.
He's in love. A lot of men do this now, Ash. Them get in love and them gullible. Them in love. Them, that's why, okay. When you say this to women and they understand that, men really do marry for love.
And that's
Most.
fine and that's great, but you got to protect yourself at
No,
the
no, no.
same
Hey,
time.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Mhm.
it's one of those things that women will say, "Oh, you never loved me," or what? And I'm like, yeah, trust me, men.
But see,
Men do
that's how they get them.
yeah, men do some
I
things.
thought
You know what I
you
mean?
were
They
in
do.
it for
You
love.
see, you see what I mean? But
Mm.
I thought you're in it. So I mean, I get it. I mean, hey, I get it.
But that's the line they always say, and it just reels them right in.
It reels them right in.
And look
Hold
what
on.
she did today.
She said her thing today, by the way. You
But
heard her
is
say
she
that.
really smart? Are you really smart? Because look at you. You don't let your so-called best friend come into your marriage, step right into your house, and take your husband. But you're so smart.
That was tough.
And
It was
everybody tried to warn you, and you said, "Oh, but Shayla sold this. She's wearing skimpy clothes at your house. Oh, that's just how she dressed."
I like that you're saying it, because when I say these things, people say O'Neal is just being pro Anthony.
No, calling it out for how we see it.
I'm just saying. I just call it right out just to see him.
And if everyone goes to my platform, you never hardly ever see me say anything nice about Anthony. Okay.
Barely.
But
Well, he doesn't have anything nice anybody can say right now, anyways. I mean,
yeah,
he doesn't
it's
do a
like
bunch of nice things now.
like I said,
Mhm.
if he wants people to respect him more, he needs to man up.
Correct. He flip flops a lot. He does flip flop a lot.
People don't like that. They don't like
Correct.
when you be weak.
Mhm.
The men, he's not representing the men right. They are just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nah,
definitely.
I'm
He
sick and
stands on
tired of
anything.
standing up for you and look at what you're doing,
Yeah, no.
man. Like,
He doesn't stand on anything. We've been calling him out. Anthony don't stand on anything. I've been saying that, but when we say it, apparently not loud enough. Maybe people want to hear it differently or whatever the deal is. Sit tight. Let me read a couple comments from these people because they want to talk to you. I believe that Amber is being strategic. If she wanted a blabbermouth, she would not have only told Shayla about Dave. She would have brought it up today, and she didn't. Is she? Amber and Shayla are working together. Are not working together yet. They may plot later. Someone says, but so is Shayla. So why is he asking Shayla to marry him? Those are side stories, guys. You can't take those.
he ain't gonna marry him.
Daniel about to get divorced from Ben. Why doesn't Amber have any friends? Someone says Amber needs friends. She only had Shayla. Let's see. Shamin says Daniel have her own problems, so I don't want Amber to call Daniel right now. That I think I know what you're saying with that one. Anthony and Amber needs to go to their separate ways. I don't think that the marriage can be repaired. Amber hoping to spread a negative narrative about Anthony. I think that's what it probably was. I called the setup 2 years ago, and all the Amber fans went into damage control mode. The setup is real. I took 3 Tylenols today. Ant-Man and Amber had emotionally drained me today. I don't even see them until the divorce case begins. Don't want to see them
Oh
until
yeah, I
then.
got a headache.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't let them stress you out, people.
Mm.
I'm team do the right thing. See, I'm with you, Ozzy. Do the
Hmm.
right thing. Neutral. I call all the characters out for their shenanigans. That's what you got to do. I have a question about Anthony. I know he had a relationship with Shayla. Did he cheat with someone else along the way as well? And from what he's asking Shayla for, no, he just wants to jump back in. No, he didn't cheat with anyone else outside of Shayla. That's
No.
basically his thing. There was a situation with Rolanda, but nothing happened. So again,
Well, they did
that's
kiss
why it's 2-1.
in the house. They did, but that's all
But
as
then
far as it went.
right, so that's why
Yeah.
we couldn't
Yeah.
score it because it's like them would be able to score Victor and her. So it's like
Yes.
that's why
Yes.
we threw it
So
out because
it's
honestly,
just even. At
right.
this
That's why I don't score those things because then you're going to have to go. It's like if there's no
Mhm.
sex, then we can't score it. Someone else says I'm starting to skip many of the skits I that I used to watch, all of them. Someone says she did it more than twice. Let's not forget Kelvin and Conan the Barbarian. Someone else says Amber left up that podcast. Shayla asked her where was she going, and she said to handle some business. She's going to Dave's mansion. Let me see now. Should she cheat before the marriage? She went to the altar muddy. Someone says, Ashley, I definitely agree with you on that. Someone is agreeing one of your points that you're going on. Anthony cheated over and over again. Someone else says, I was a bona fide Amber fan, but now I decided to lean on the unbiased side. Right. Yes, Suzette.
Yeah.
If you watch these skits and you lean to one side, the writers will shock you. I'm just telling you
Yeah.
right out of the cup.
And that's
You can
exactly
you
what
can
they
like the
want.
character. Correct. You can like a character, but be very mindful because they're going to give you the things that were there before, just so you know what's going on. Someone says her cheating before the marriage matters because he found out during the marriage. Treachery is treachery, and traitors should not be trusted. Every character in Wayne's World is toward fornicators and what? And cheaters. And they cheat. Okay, no problem. Say that doesn't null and void her prior and bad acts. Let me stop right here, so because see, this is how I think of the cheating before the marriage. I say it's like this. What if I was engaged to you, Ashley, for I don't know, a year, and I'm cheating during the entire time? I don't think if you found out you'd have married to me.
You said what now?
I don't think if you found out about that, you would have married to me.
Oh,
you
no.
being a woman. Exactly.
No.
So that's why I don't know why people make it look as though, before the marriage, it's like we're nulling and voiding it. And I'm like, you can't null and void that.
You can't show no favoritism.
Yeah, just
You are not gonna do that. It's not right. And honestly, I was shocked that he decided to stay in the marriage after he found out.
So was I.
He could have done an annulment. And he didn't have to worry about your money and your assets. But he stayed because of what he was doing with Shayla. But she didn't know about it. Now that was wrong. I'm not, downplaying that. That was wrong. But he was kind of even. So get an annulment, and it could have been done and squared and over with
from before.
Yeah. So they both just really slow. I can't.
It's dirty.
I can't deal with it.
It is dirty. It really is dirty. Angela Phillips asking a question. She says, cheating is not acceptable under any circumstance. Anthony and Amber are acting childish. O'Neill, who do you think is going to win this fight? Let me ask you, Ashley, who do you think win this? Let me ask them out there.
No one. No one's going to win. There's no winner in this fight.
No winners.
You both have lost, and that's it.
You both have lost? Why? Explain.
Because of how this marriage was built, it was already doomed to fail. And so whatever consequences come out from this, they both are going to endure from it. They're going to have to endure. They're going to have to go through that. They both are going to suffer some type of consequence out of this to learn a lesson that you cannot go into a marriage built on lies and deceits and think that there's going to be a great outcome. It's just not. You're cheating, you're lying, you're hiding secrets, hiding money, hiding men, hiding women. No, no one, I don't see a winner from either of them.
All of it.
I see a light at the end of the tunnel for them. I see them
Mhm.
maybe at some point getting back to a better place after the divorce.
Mhm.
Maybe at some point they will. I believe that. But I just don't see them. I don't see them both getting what they really want out of it. They'll get, she'll get something, he'll get something, and that's what I see is going to. I think there's going to be a little bit of fairness there. Is what I think. I
Do
could
you
be
think she's
wrong.
gonna get what she's asking for? Nothing wrong. Hey, I'm
No,
just going with it.
she's not.
You don't think she get what
She's
she asking
not.
for? She want 50%.
She's not going to get it. And if she can use that, oh well, he cheated on me and had a baby. That would have worked if you continued on with the divorce the first time. You go in that courtroom and you say, well, he did this and he did that, but then the judge going, well, you went back to him though. So what is your reasoning this time?
Mm.
It's not going to add up. It's not going to make sense. But but him cheating and having a baby will affect it at the same time. They're not going to rule it out, but they're going to want to
Entirely.
know why she went back
That
and
makes
then
sense.
decided to file again. She's going to have to explain herself and tell the truth this time and be honest in that courtroom, because it's not gonna go. I mean, they're gonna go through a mediation. It's not gonna work. They're not
That
gonna
makes
come
sense.
to any type of oh well, she can have this. No. It's
None
gonna
of
go
that.
straight to the courthouse.
That
It's
makes
gonna be
sense.
real messy. It's gonna be real messy.
Well, divorce nasty. Amanita says,
Mhm.
I'm not overlooking it, but they have spoken about it extremely. So they're talking about this cheating issue with Wayne. She has apologized and taken responsibility for her actions with Wayne over and over again, and he still hasn't forgiven her. But my question to that is, but so has she with the Shayla thing.
She
And she's
hasn't.
still
See,
complaining
they
with the
both
Shayla thing
haven't
right now.
forgiven
Come
each
on.
other. She brings it up now. I think Anthony brings it up a little more often than her,
Mhm.
and he has. I think he used it at times as a clutch to make it seem like he's the
Like
victim
a
in
way
this.
of
When
controlling her.
really they both have done. Y'all both have done y'all dirt.
Mhm.
And honestly, if you really think about it, O'Neal, they really didn't actually sit down and have that one-on-one conversation. There was
True.
outside voices
Mhm.
coming in.
See, that's what I said to Ashley. I kept saying that, but every time I said that, I feel like people just, I don't know, them
Mhm.
whitewash it. I'm gonna keep saying, hey, the woman has kind of, he's done it too, but a lot of it is Amber has. Okay, last year Amber has brought a lot of Shayla a lot in that marriage.
And
Shayla
she's
got a
still
lot
doing
of
it.
interest, and still, it's just it's crazy.
And then
It is.
he went out with Angelina, and he allowing Anthony allowing that Brewster him to talk to him. You need to do this, and you need to do that. You need to do this. I'm like,
She don't know nothing. Angelina don't know anything at all. She don't know nothing. Rooster of all roosters. She don't like when I say that, but it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. O'Neal gonna say a lot of stuff.
yeah.
You know
So
O'Neal say so.
they just let a lot of people talk. Now I feel like Dalen, I think even though he was hiding for him, he was telling him what he needed to hear. He
At
just
one
wasn't
point
listening.
with Dalen,
What do you think, O'Neal? Do you think Dalen was like?
he was trying, but it's like I get so disappointed when I talk about Dalen these days because they've turned him into a clown. Writers,
I don't even
if you're
watch his
watching this,
I don't watch his storylines. I don't.
I don't watch it. I just cannot watch it.
I don't know
Cannot
what's
watch
going
it.
on, and
It's
I
just,
don't care
I
to know.
love the Noel actress you guys have going on, but the storyline is whack. It is trash. the guy looks like he's 10 times worse than Anthony. 10 times.
He really is. I was paying more attention to Dalen when he was there with Anthony, trying to cover up for him and all that.
Mhm.
That's when we were paying attention to him. And then when Brittany came in, I was still paying attention to him and Brittany and, you know, the parents and stuff. But then it just took a turn.
They dropped the ball on him. They definitely dropped the ball on Dalen.
Yeah.
They dropped the ball on
hmm
Dalen.
So I
That's
think if they want to revive him, bring him back into with Anthony and all that, maybe see what they can do with that. But this is just, yeah.
It makes sense. Hold on,
Mhm.
Ashley. So someone is asking me for Ashley's page. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see it. This is Miss Ashley's page. Connected to serve. For those who don't know, Ashley, go ahead and go over to Ashley's channel. It's a shameless plug. Hey, we're plugging her channel. This is what it is. If you have not subscribed, it is what it
Like,
is.
share, and
Go-
subscribe.
Please like the channel. Please.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're gonna have a good laugh.
Right. Ashley has a lot of views on a lot of other little different things for whatever rest of it. She talks on these two like myself, but she talks on some other skits as well. So please go ahead and like the channel. Please. Do me that favor, friends. If anything, you know what I mean? Amber fans, you can like it too. I know you're upset with O'Neal right now because O'Neal is the Skitland boogeyman. I know that I'm the boogeyman. I know. I do know this. I'm quite aware. But I'm asking you, please, to go over and like Miss Ashley. She has nothing to do with this. She
I
has
have
nothing to
listen.
do. That's right. She has nothing to do with this. Okay. She doesn't have anything at all to do with this. This is all me.
It's all him,
Right.
okay?
Hate on O'Neal. Don't worry. Hate on O'Neal. Don't worry. I can manage it. I can breathe the air. You just Ashley, I've been told that I am the Skitland boogeyman. Ashley, I feel like I'm the boogeyman from. Thank you very much. So somebody said just subscribe. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank
subscribe
you,
to Ashley's
thank
channel.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and
She is-
gentlemen.
Listen to her voice. She's well spoken, and she's not Dr. Cheyenne Brand. Well, Cheyenne Brand, whatever her name is. She is not that. Let me just let y'all know right now. She legit. She ain't coming out here saying, you know what I mean, whatever else it is. So let me
I
just
keep it
cue
very,
y'all up.
I'm very fair and very neutral.
Right, to the point. So she's not Cheyenne Brand out here. Let's just let y'all. I just wanted y'all to know that, you know, because I know people might think, you know what I mean, whatever it is, but she is not that. So let me just say that right now. Let me just say that, you know, with my chest.
O'Neal,
sticking
what
out.
do you think about the whole Larry situation?
I have not been able to watch Larry properly.
Okay.
The last place I left it was him and Bethany always arguing. O'Neal has tough skin. That's correct, Nancy B. My skin tough, thick, thick black skin, thick, dark, hard, you know, crusty, crocodile-ish kind of skin. That's the type of skin I have. If you want to call me that, that's fine. But the last place I left Larry at was that Larry was what was he doing again? He was trying to get him to drop the charges, basically. No, I think the last
okay.
thing I've seen today was him basically, I guess he kicked Bethany out of the room.
Yes, because he found out about the her being in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, but both of them has been whatever it is. Come on now. Like both of them have been, you know, very back and forth and back and 1 minute, you know, what's her name? Destiny goes to one and she asks her a question and then goes to the next one. So I know they do that. You know what I mean? Like
That's just a mess, a hot mess.
see, there you go. That's what it is, Auntie Riri. Auntie Riri says the arguing gets old. Yes.
It does.
After a period
It's
of time, I don't know what
We're
else can I
tired of
say.
seeing the arguing. I
Yeah.
honestly thought he would have been out of that by now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't want to see you all the time arguing. I want the story to progress. And so I
Exactly.
think that's my only thing with the Bethany skits. Sometimes it doesn't progress.
Yes, yes. So really progress, especially with that court case. We want to see it. Yeah.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but getting back to Amber and Anthony, I felt like I think he was very hurt that she didn't come home. All those emotions, he was very hurt. He knows she's cheating. He knows it.
You think he knows? Hold on. Let me answer to the chat right now. Chat, does Anthony know? Let me answer the chat. Does Anthony know that Amber? Hold on, I'm gonna ask them. is cheating. 'Cause, you know, sometimes you have some people on here that they'll say a lot of things. Does Anthony know, chat? Give me the answers to this so we can chit chat on this one. Does Anthony know that she's cheating? There you go. Does Anthony know that she is cheating? Does Anthony know? We're
I
gonna get
mean,
something inside the chat. You think that's what it is?
he
Somebody
knows.
says to you, the marriage would only work if they would have cut Wayne and Roe out of the circle and created strict boundaries with Shayla seeing Kai. That's a take. Someone else says Anthony needs to go back to his lawyer and talk about Amber staying out every night and where he should go from there, putting her out of the house. Somebody says, I'm going over there now, Ashley. Yes, please go over there. Go over there right now.
Yes.
Thank you. Go over there. They're going over there, Ashley. I'm going over there. Don't worry. Dalen let the vampires in the juke joint in Sinners. Dalen is like that.
That's a good one.
Squalor, that's a good one. Squalor. I'm gonna give you a comment tonight for right now. They made him a simp. So this is where them talking on Dalen. They both bring up each other, whether each other is doing, so that's wrong. Roosters also told him that she would hide his money. Amber and
yeah, she
Wayne
did.
hasn't touched each other in 3 years. Also, they were previously in a relationship. If Anthony were never able to forgive her, he should have annulled the marriage. True.
I mean, well, I already said that. I said, like,
True, but hey,
he
it
did,
is what it is, man. No?
I mean, it is what it
They
is.
want to stay there. He's there right now. I mean, hey, none of them is forgiving each other right now. So that
Mhm.
let me just say that, because
Mhm.
y'all are making it seem as though she forgive him. Every time she talks about the whole cheating thing, the baby come up and Shayla come up.
Yeah, but yet you're still being friends, hanging out with her, doing a
Babysitting?
podcast with her. But he cheated on me with my best friend. But you look stupid hanging out with her, taking care of her baby.
It's I don't know. I just don't know these days. Someone says irreconcilable differences. In this case, her inability to live with the consequences of his mistake. Okay. No problem. Someone else says, let's see. If Anthony go to tell his lawyer that Amber is cheating on him, he got to have some proof.
Yes, he did.
It's no good. That is true. Someone else says Anthony is stupid, but he ain't stupid. Anthony's a businessman and he plays dirty when he needs to. Amber is going to be in tears throughout this. So in other words, Miss T is saying Anthony is not he's cloning off right now, but they're saying he's going to get serious and start playing ball.
He is.
Here's the answer to your
is.
question. Don't worry. Here's the answer to your question. I'm gonna let you jump in just a little bit. Let me see. Someone where I'm answering your question that you asked. Let me see if them. Okay, let me give you some of the answers that they said. Let's see. We have 83% saying yes. So somebody says, does Anthony know that Amber is cheating? 83% said yes. These are all the yeses that are coming in on the screen right now. Some said no, but most of the people said yes, he knows. But go ahead, Miss Ashley. I'm sorry for cutting you. Go right ahead.
Yeah. What was that question? It was somebody just okay. All I know
he's
was
playing better. They were saying he's going to start playing real ball, because that's what I tell him to do. You need to put your gloves on and play some ball.
they both will. They both will. It's going to be a battle.
Ding dong.
She's going to be savage. He's going to be savage back. It's going to be a battle, and that's what we have to. It's like the year on Country Wayne skits of exposing. The year of exposing. That's what I see. It's like everybody's being exposed, and then there's, everything's coming out. Every now we fighting, we going low, going lower. That's what's happening here. So it's definitely gonna be a battle. Yeah. I don't, and I honestly think he's gonna lose his money, not through this divorce, but through, like I said, I think I said it on your live.
Yeah.
I think last week. I think it's gonna be through one of those business dealings. Not through the divorce.
They do what? He loses
that
money?
Something about that business deal he did with Ben, selling that theater. That was I didn't feel good about that. I didn't feel good about that at all. I think he's going to lose his money some type of way. from doing
That makes
business
sense.
with Ben. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense. So you think we lose the money with Ben, basically? You mean with Ben and what's his name? Darren? 'Cause Darren is a
Yeah.
gambler.
Yeah. That's what I believe. And I think that Amber will get the restaurant. And that's it. That's what
You
I
think
think.
she's
I
gonna
could
get the
be
restaurant?
wrong, but I think she'll have full ownership of the restaurant. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm. I have actually something just now because you know what? I didn't think of that, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
hmm
Interesting. Independent West last charge for the category distribution minimum justified fairly.
hmm
Term by business organization pregnancy money the loss is simply shared in both parts will generally absorb the reality. Interesting.
hmm
Interesting. So I want you to see something right here. So chat, I want y'all
hmm
to see something. Because I'm thinking of what y'all are saying with the losses, right?
hmm
And you said something just now, and I want to follow that.
hmm
So, what happens if he loses this money before this divorce is over? I don't know if my audience can see my screen because sometimes in StreamYard it's kind of small. Oh, good God, it's small. It's extremely small. Oof, good Lord. Hold on, Miss Ashley. It is terribly small. It's too small. It's like it just
It's
too
well
small.
zoom up.
Oh, so I was trying to look at this. What happens?
hmm
How did they handle it? This is just an idea, friends. We don't know. So they're saying if marital funds were legitimately lost due to a normal market downturn, bad business investments, or necessary family expenses like mortgage payments or medical bills, the loss is simply shared. Both parties will generally absorb the reality that the
hmm
total marital assets has shrunk.
Mm. Wow. So are they saying both of them would lose, basically?
Where are the Amber fans again? Because listen to me, Amber fans. So they better hope say.
They both listen. That see, that's why I said there's no winner. There ain't no winner. That's it.
Amber fans better hope Anthony wins in business because if he loses money with all y'all are hoping for, Amber is not getting a dime. Let me tell you
She's
all this right
getting
now.
zilch.
This
See,
is crazy. This is
it's,
crazy.
it's both losing.
She
Mm,
won't get a dime if she will not. Y'all heard this? She will not get a dime if he loses money.
mm,
For those who are betting on him losing, she will not get a dime
mm.
if he loses.
Crazy. Isn't that crazy? They both gonna lose. Wow. Mm,
But you know they don't really lose because check this out. She placed the money
hmm
from the sale of her house in
hmm
her father's name.
Oh, that's right. She did. Wow. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
wow.
Money Law says, well, she's gonna wish she had taken that $250,000.
Yes, girl. Write that check
Have Anthony right now.
and
Give me
cash it quickly. Cash that check quickly.
she may need, he may need, she may need. Does Amber need to take the offer? Does Amber need to take the offer quick? That is gonna be something else.
She.
If that happens.
Oh my God, that would be. Oh my God, she gonna wish she took that. Too.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh
If
my God, she would definitely have to rebuild after that.
that is
I
for
think.
sure. That is for sure. Well, somebody's telling me. Tanya is saying Anthony gave let's see. Anthony gave money to Piari. Miss
Oh,
Grant just
that's right, he did.
saying no, y'all. Yes, he did give money to PR. So PR may have some
Mm-hmm.
money, as she should. No, y'all, on what, Miss Grant? Do you have some info for us? Somebody says, why he did not leave her when Shayla told him about Wayne? he should have, because he was already getting the sweetness from Shayla. So Amber would not have mattered anymore for him. We don't know, guys.
I
We don't know.
mean, we don't know. We don't know what he would do.
Point the matter, he stayed. I don't know what to tell y'all at this point.
He
listen,
stayed because
they're in
he
it.
felt guilty, and that was it.
Yeah, they're just in this together right now. They're in this, and they're gonna get more and more, bad. That's all it is. That's what you're gonna get. A
Mhm.
mother publishes a child's book about grief after the sudden death of her husband, was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole after being convicted of his. Okay, what's that for?
What was that about?
I was wondering, but I thought it was something different. Would she get bar 44? If well, probably get.
I mean, I think they already got the proceeds from that, didn't they?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
already got the proceeds from bar
Yeah.
44.
yeah.
Somebody
So
says
they-
all about
Probably just going to mention the restaurant. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And different pieces. I don't know. Oh, look. I was people say I'm very harsh today in the comment, because I said everything that happened today needed to have happened. Because
Yes.
for me, Ashley, I'm tired of the pretending.
Mhm.
Maybe it's just me. I
Mhm.
want to hear from you. Maybe it's just me, but I felt like both of them are pretending. Both of them are fake, extremely fake. Yes, friends, your girl fake, just like how Anthony fake.
Mhm. It needed, even though it was very hurtful from both
Mhm.
ends, it needed to happen. It needed to happen. I mean, this is divorce. And, even though they may not mean what they're saying to each other,
Yes.
they're both hurt. So hurt people. And that's what it is. And it's just going to get worse.
Mhm.
She really needs to leave the house. They need to be separate throughout the rest of, throughout the remainder of this divorce.
Mhm.
Because if they, it's just going to get worse if she stay in that house,
Mhm.
and they're going to be arguing all the. People are tired of seeing that. We're already going to see it when they go to court. I mean, we don't need to keep seeing them arguing with each other in our house every day. It's just so tiresome to see. Like, it's crazy, O'Neal.
I feel like they need to get it off of them chest. I feel like their chest was very, very puffed up, especially. And
I
Amber's
think
fans.
they're saying everything they needed to say. You
Yeah,
got
well-
it out. Now leave.
That's what
She
I think.
said she's gonna leave the house.
Yeah. Amber fans, I know your chest was very puffed up today. You know what I mean? Your chest was extremely puffy. This was how big them chest was. Them chest was puffy, Ashley. Your chest was extremely puffy.
Listen,
And I was tired of the puffiness of the chest.
I'm not ashamed. I used to be a fan of her, but I turned my back, and that's it.
I turned my back on both of them because
I've been turned my back on Anthony the moment he got that girl pregnant.
Yeah, Anthony went too far.
Well, so-called,
Anthony went
because
far,
I'm still
and,
kind of questioning if that's his child, but we're just gonna say that's his child for
Yeah.
now.
You know what?
know.
Something tells me that's going to flip. I don't
Yeah,
know why, but
that boy
something
don't
is
look nothing like him. So,
The more he grows, you're right.
mhm.
The more he grows, you're right. The more he grows is the more it looks kind of different or whatever else it is. No,
Yeah, Angelina looked like she was going to have a heart attack that day when she heard that he wanted another DNA test.
that makes sense. That's why I wondered if they faked the DNA test.
And why does she have access to her emails? Like, see, this is look,
It's
the
weird.
signs are there. Mm,
It's just weird.
mm-mm.
Very, very
Yeah.
weird.
Very rare, but we can look forward to more ups and downs and drama. Him being a savage, she being a savage, he's still going over to Dave's house,
Mhm.
or she living with Dave, and then maybe she's going to end up getting on Dave's nerves, and
It makes sense. It makes sense. Miss
Yeah.
Fatals is correct. She says you guys need to understand that that's not his real son. We know that, Miss Fatal. We know it's a script and it's acting, and we're just basically cloning the storyline.
It's just
Don't worry.
we just talk about the story.
Don't worry, Miss Fatal. We're
Take
very
it to heart.
aware. We are very aware that most of the times what we see is just a fictitious story, but we're kind of into the story, and so we tell a story like we're into it, and that's all.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't worry, we're aware. Don't worry, friends. We know what's going on. That's just our way of cloning the story. That's really what it is, friends. Don't forget. Kai's an actor. We're aware. Don't worry.
Yes, and he's talking a little
Your
more
boy is
too.
quite aware. Mm-hmm.
Kai's talking a little more, and I was like, well, okay.
Mm-hmm. Curtis
Yeah.
says, guys, I don't see any winners, but here's the problem. Amber is going around playing the victim card and still cheating on him as well. Doesn't justify her cheating while she's married.
Well, what's done in the dark will come to light.
That's what you said to that one.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
She will be exposed. And I mean, Karma bit her in the butt last year,
Mhm.
you know, and we all felt for her, but now she wants, you would think she would have learned her lesson from
You
that.
want more things.
And she wants to get beat more. Like, it's just crazy.
You want more stuff. Carla says, if Anthony leaves the house, Anthony will be back on his knees begging for his wife.
And now he needs to stop. See, that's why I don't have respect for Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you begging her? That's why she don't respect you. Amber is very bold because he makes her feel like she can just come up in that house anytime she wants. He's not putting his foot down. He's being weak.
I would have changed the locks.
He weak. If he was manning up and having control over his house, she wouldn't be doing that.
I'm changing the locks right now. I'm telling you, you wouldn't get in. That key you have, you'd have to get rid of that key.
Change the locks. That's what I said on my video. So that's it. Change the locks.
I'm changing them.
She's out of the house right now. He could have been making a trip all that time she was at Shayla's to go change those locks.
Call a locksmith over. He needs to call a locksmith.
He could have been doing that the whole time she was out.
I wonder if there's a locksmith inside of the chat. Is there any locksmith in the chat?
Please stand up. Please put your hand up. Put your hand up.
Please put your hand up right now.
We need you to come to Anthony's.
Come forward. Any locksmith that you have, please. Can you please? We're going to need you right now. We're going to need you.
We need you for Anthony Dalton.
You're needed right now. You are needed. You're needed. Are there any locksmiths?
And we also need movers, trucks, because you're going to see women's clothing and shoes and bags out in the front of the house. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if he actually threw her stuff out.
I was hoping today when he was doing the thing, I was expecting that he would be going inside and be like, all right, you know what, your stuff has got to go. And he was just tossing things out. I was like, that's what I was expecting. I'm like,
I really wanted to see that. That would have been a great storyline.
Dude, you're too soft, man. You just, I don't know, bro.
I'm saying now we're going back to this.
Oh, good gosh. Would changing the locks be unlawful eviction? I don't know. Just know that I changed him.
He can listen. He can change the locks. It's his house. He can do it.
Oh boy, hold on. That's a good question. Hold on. Let me look that up. For in a divorce. Yeah. It's unlawful, but I would do it anyway. I don't know. For the drift of it. Look, you're right, Miss Fatal. It is unlawful, but I still would do it. You'd have to get me going. I'm just petty. Look here. If she was divorcing me, I'm extremely petty.
Listen, it's Skitland. They let anything go.
Anything go. Only would have been changed the locks. I don't care.
Change the locks.
She want half, I would have cut all of the things in half. You want a half of it? I'm splitting everything in half. The couch, splitting it in half. I'm splitting the chair in half. You want a toilet seat? Don't worry. You'll get half of that too.
Really?
I'm splitting everything in half. Yeah. Just don't know.
Except for that golden toilet seat.
You can't lock her out, eh? Well, watch this. Just
watch this.
It is
You know what? They need to do that. They need to put that in the storyline. We need to see that because that would be hilarious. We need to see that. Listen, you don't think she would do the exact same thing? Please.
Simple. If it was
She would
him,
do it.
if it was him, that's exactly what would have happened. I would have been running my chainsaw through whatever else it is. Ain't no. Let me see if we can find that. Hold on. Let me see if we can find it. This is your boy.
That was hilarious.
Ashley, I'm cutting everything up, Ashley. Even
With that,
oh,
I'm
good
getting
God.
that far out.
All the
Cutting
panties
everything up.
I bought, oh, them panties I bought, I'm cutting that in half. You better wear a half a drawers. Every single piece of socks, you're getting a half of that. I'm cutting every single thing in half. Half, Miss Ashley, half. I'm slipping it.
And that car, we're cutting the cars up too.
Slip it in half. Cut it up with 2 pieces of block. Just put it right together, basically. That's what it is.
Like, what is going on in here, over there, here in this house? Everything's half and half.
Money Law says, Anthony, give Money Law $50 and I'll change your lock really, really fast. Change your lock them, of course. Why not?
That's right.
So somebody says, so you guys want Anthony to be with Shayla. Shayla ain't gonna do that, but use them, and Angela's gonna take all his money from him. No, I actually
No,
don't
we didn't say that.
We don't.
We want. I want them to be alone and be
Yes, that's
single
what I
for a
want.
few and be single for a few years. That's what
Correct.
no one. You never. It takes a while to bounce back from a divorce.
Mhm.
So no, I want them to part ways and be single for a while. But this is Skitland. I don't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you know, they ain't
That's
gonna
what I
work.
would want to see, though.
That's what
Yeah.
I want to see too. I think I'm with you with whatever it is, because I wanted them to be, for me, I wanted them to be like, I want to see, okay, for me, for people who don't know as to what I want from the Anthony character, I want way more reflection.
Yes.
I want him sunken down more in a deep place so he can reflect,
Yes.
so that I can believe and have hope again that he can change. That's what I want to see. And I want the same for both characters. I know
Yes.
Amber can do it, but I've never seen Anthony do it.
Yes.
know
And
that
I would
Amber
love
can
to
do it.
see that with Anthony. So if they put that in the skits, I mean, maybe I would feel a little differently about the character. So I hope they do a turnaround, a shift in the Anthony character. So
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Let me get them in here. No worries. Hold on. Let's see what we're going on. She is right. Anne should not have argued with her. He should have just waited until she left and called a locksmith so she couldn't come back in the house.
exactly. See,
Someone says Mama Brenda could show him. Someone says, I thought he was going to pack her stuff up. We all thought that. He changes, he can't change the locks. Well, hey, let's see. Movers just take the things to the guest house. Exactly. Pam got movers. Well, because Pam had moved Brody out. Because it's not a marital home, friends.
Pam's got moved.
Got movers and moved Brody's stuff out. Y'all are, I don't know. Obviously, you know I'm gonna ask for a lot. Come on, you know only going to do it. He gonna push it. That's what I do. We gonna push it. If we look at it, Amber should have been having relations before marriage. Anyway, she was so wrong. She shouldn't have. That's what they said. Shouldn't have. Someone else says Shayla has had a 6'8" NBA money and a 3 loving man. She ain't going back. Did Amber ever spend her own money during the marriage? Barely. Someone else says we've been watching the storyline too long, 2.5 years. Only the TV is too much. Somebody laughing. Somebody says Anthony will never be happy with Shayla. He will blame her for ruining his marriage the same way Amber do about Wayne. Someone says when Amber leaves, Shayla's going to keep dropping the kid off, and she's gotta get her fix. Front porch high. Okay. And somebody else says, does anyone watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because when Drew and Ralph went through their divorce for 3 years, the court split the house and Ralph was allowed to live in the basement. He may not be able to. Someone says, I don't think Kai is his kid. That would break him. Someone says, yeah, no, that's better. Have movers stuff to the guest house. Someone says, O'Neal, did you see Brody today looking like the yellow Skittles? I saw him in the yellow Skittles shirt. Did you see that?
I did
You
not
see him?
see that.
Oh, good gosh. I'm gonna have to pull it up on the screen for you, Ashley. There's no way to see that. Brody was in looking like a bag of Skittles. He was looking.
I did hear he crossed the line.
Yes, he's been crossing the line for sure, you know.
Mm, wow.
was
Well,
him-
he's
it was
just
him
doing
and
what he's been
Angelina.
doing for years. Mm.
Mhm. It's him and Angelina, by the way. You know what? Him and Angelina, basically, they're a whole team now. This was it. Then here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm.
the yellow suit, the big old bright yellow suit. He's like the sun. Look how yellow the suit is. Look how yellow the suit is. The suit is extremely yellow.
So he's supposed to be a pimp now?
A whole pimp. And she's right beside him. All that stuff that she was talking about, please.
Ain't got a nerve enough to be wearing the cross. Like, brother, you better go somewhere.
They need to let it go. Because he's not, Jesus is not popping on any of these characters. They need to let it go.
No,
They need to
no.
let it go.
They were just pointing fingers at each other a few weeks ago. Oh, I'm gonna call the police and all this stuff, and now they did. Mm,
Now they're back together. That's why, boy, sometimes
that
you don't know.
is
Sometimes they
sick.
look like
Okay.
a banana. Somebody
A
says he looks
banana.
like Heinz mustard. How do y'all? What do you
More
mean he
like
look
a Heinz
mustard?
mustard. Yes. That's a mustard suit. It's
Oh no, I know. I
that
know
yellow
y'all.
one.
We've got Brody on our screen, friends. This is Brody on our screen. Brody. This is what they're saying. Brody looks like. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Mustard.
Bilderberg boy says Brody look like a pack of peanut M&M's. Oh, good God. Let me switch it back over because there's no way y'all are out of pocket. The suit is really, really bright yellow. That is really. Hold on. Let me see the pack of M&M's.
M&M's. Oh, the yellow one.
M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow M&M's. The yellow bag. Let's see the yellow packet. Oh, good God. Oh well, yeah.
Oh
he
my
close to that
God.
too. Yeah, he close to the M&Ms. He's really, really close. Bilderberg boy, he's close to the M&Ms. We're gonna stamp that one too.
Yes,
So
it's the
Brody right
M&M.
here. That's how
Oh
yellow the
my
suit is.
God. That's like
Heinz ketchup.
an
Oh good
M&M's.
gosh. Y'all, I swear, undefeated. My channel is undefeated. Y'all are undefeated, boy. I don't know. I
He
don't know.
certainly didn't get that suit from the Men's Warehouse. That's for sure.
He did not get up from the men's warehouse. He definitely didn't get it from the men's warehouse. I don't know. It is crazy. It is crazy. Anthony should every day be inconveniencing her. Amber is too comfortable. I would rent the house and put in an Airbnb to not tell her. I mean, every day it would be something new. Get two mean dogs. Miss T, look, I like Miss T's comment, and maybe I agree with her as well. So Miss T has been saying on my channel, she says Amber is too comfortable in the
Yes.
chair. She's saying if it was a woman, she would not have made you comfortable. What do you think about that?
She's too comfortable because of who she's married to.
Mhm.
Like I said, she has been taking advantage of him this whole time. You
think
know,
so?
because Anthony can be taken advantage of because he's weak. Shayla's been taking advantage of him, Angelina and Amber. Everybody's been taking advantage of Anthony. That's it. You know, if he was able to
Mhm.
take control of the whole situation, these
Mhm.
women would not be responding to that way. I mean, look at Iman.
True.
You saw how it was in that situation when he got caught at that with that girl that day.
Yeah.
He went to that house and he set boundaries. Even though we all know he's doing his dirt, but he by the end of the day said, "Hey, this is my house. I pay for it. Are you
That's
going to
true.
pay for it?"
No,
That shut
that's true.
Shayla up quick.
Yeah, Iman show a different side than what Anthony's showing for right now, because right now
Exactly.
everybody running a wreck over Anthony, to be honest. I agree with you on that one. Bilderberg boy says that's a dollar special for sassy men. What do you mean? The thing? You call him a sassy man? Oh good gosh. That woman is going to bring Angelina down. Marion West, it doesn't matter. He would inconvenience himself as well. Someone says Amber combined her money with his money when they got married. Anthony didn't share his finances with her. She told Daniel and Michelle that is why she sold the house to create a rainy day fund. She's been hiding money, friends. Don't act like Amber's not been
Oh,
hiding.
rainy day fund.
So it looks like a yellow high marker. Someone else says, I think Anthony and Shayla's character needs to be challenged more and forced to go deep. They will. That's what they're putting in right
It will. Mm-hmm.
Says that's not true. Amber bought her own house because Anthony couldn't afford it. And when Amber lost a big investment and was losing everything, Amber saved him. And I forgot how much money it was. Hold on. Amber bought her house. Anthony couldn't afford it. I don't think Anthony. Well, I don't think so.
I don't know. I think
because I think they're talking about. You remember the house that she Airbnb?
Yeah, that house, that White House.
So how can he not afford it? If he's spending 75 grand on the furniture, you sure him can't afford it?
He can afford that house. I don't know why he didn't afford the house. But you know what? Why would you want him to buy the house anyway?
He didn't want her to buy the house because he felt like if she bought the house, it would have made him like, not needed. It's one of those kind of feels. It almost felt like it was a place we should have run to. So he didn't want her to leave.
That's right.
Yeah, so
he wants to feel needed.
Yeah, it's because he wanted to feel needed because he didn't want her to have a place where she could escape to. So
right.
That's why he gave her that particular house right there.
Exactly. But then but then I wonder why he got upset when she said, I want to sell the house. I'm not sure why he got upset about that.
Because that's Anthony. He'll flip and flop, just like y'all have been talking about from before. Like that's why y'all don't believe in him. Because he flip flops, right? He'll find reasons of why not to do this, or why not to do that, or why to do this, or why not to do that. It's just it's his way of just going back and forth a lot of times.
Yeah.
So I don't, it don't make no sense.
It really doesn't.
It's a Brenda, you're correct. I think friends, I think you want to revisit that one. Brenda, revisit that one. Michelle doesn't come from a healed place. You can see she's scoring in her face, and Amber better be careful that she don't turn out like Michelle. Yes. So don't give us Michelle as like a point of reference. Michelle is very scarred.
She's scarred, and she has no business telling Danielle or Amber anything.
Very
everybody's situation is different.
Very scarred.
She needs to mind her business.
Beverly says, I do not thank Shayla and her sisters, then I go to him. Wolfman Dave doesn't want Amber living with him. His current situation is convenient for his situation. He's only playing her. He has no long-term plans for her. So that's that with that. Let me see something. Let me run a clip because I wanted to ask Amber fans about this and y'all about this. And let's get into this little clip with her. With Shayla thing.
Oh my gosh. Why he has done me so wrong. He's just mad because I want to move on with my life, and this is why. Because he is a demon. He's evil. He is evil. And I know that's your child's father and all that, but you're my best friend, Shayla. The fact that he would sleep with you, the man's evil. I'm sorry, ladies.
Let me rest that right there. I kept asking Amber fans about this, Ashley, and I kept badgering them about it. Is Shayla Amber's best friend? And every time the poll would go down and it go down, and them say, O'Neill, you are Skitland boogeyman. You are making things up. Get into it, Ashley.
What kind of best friend tries on her friend's wedding dress in a story? That's enough. That alone by itself. That alone by itself.
Yes.
And she saw it. She just ignored it. So Amber is to blame for this because she kept giving this girl passes. And now here she is after everything this girl has done. Now you sitting up in her house oh, we doing a podcast. Girl power. Get out of here with that mess. It ain't no girl power. It's gold digger power. That's what it is.
It's gold
And
digger
it's going
power.
to be a hot mess on that podcast. Ain't talking about,
Squalor
oh,
says,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
was wondering that coming from Squalor. Squalor says to you right here. She's responding. Squalor's responding to you. Yup, Amber loves Shayla more than Anthony. Do you agree with?
You said Amber loves Shayla more than Anthony.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think she's
I'm not
I
gonna feel
think
it.
she's more committed to her, I guess, which is crazy.
That's what they're saying. All through the marriage,
I
Shayla
don't know
has
if
been the
she doesn't trust her though. She doesn't trust her. The
What's
trust
over
is
here?
gone. She doesn't trust her. So the trust is gone. I don't see them being friends like they were before. I don't see that. You know, I think they are trying to benefit from each other. That's what it looks like to me.
But haven't they always kind of been close to like that before though? Not fully. Not fully. They've been
Yeah.
close to like that before because Amber's always kind of used Shayla the way she wants to use her. How I read
Yeah.
Shayla, and I may be wrong, Ashley. How I read Shayla is the girl that the guy picks last. If there's a crew of 5,
Yeah.
Shayla is
Mhm.
last.
Yeah.
So Shayla has to use her body
Mhm.
to entice the guy. The
Yeah.
other girls, the guys are gonna right off the bat attracted to them. But
Yeah.
Shayla is the girl who will try to sleep with that guy because that's what's gonna give her attention. Am I
Yeah.
looking at her right, or am I like just off and maybe being what woman I'm saying being womanizer, whatever the term y'all use to describe me right now? Because y'all describe me as
No,
something.
you're right, O'Neal.
Mhm.
And not just that, she has nothing to offer
Mm.
but her legs. And
That's what I was
men
saying.
are looking at that and they are not, that's not the type of woman they actually want by the end of the day to sleep with you. But that's not the
Makes
type
sense.
of woman they'll take their mother home to. It's just not. And so she's always going to have men coming and going, coming and going, and coming and going, you
Mm.
know. And she's just going by what she see from her mom.
From Angelina. Makes sense.
So, and yes, so of course she's always going to be second best to Amber. You know, like when she was like, "Oh, I want the ring that Amber had." I want.
That's what it is.
We remember that when they were in the jewelry store. Oh, that's the same ring Amber had. Like, it's like that's crazy, you know. And then you know, that whole day thing. She was all googly eyeing him too. So
Mm.
she always wants what Amber wants because she feels like she can benefit from whatever scrapes you get from Amber.
That
You
Amber
know,
gives her.
here I'll give you these little scrapes here, and you deal with that.
It is
By
nuts. It is
sloppy
nuts.
seconds.
And that's what
And
that's why I say
how
what
it
I
is.
said. You know what I mean? She loves her, like she admires her basically. You know what
I
I mean?
think
She
she's
just
a little
admires
obsessed with her.
a
Even
lot of it.
when Anthony was living with her at the time, and then I remember there was a skit where she saw that Amber had changed her hair.
Mhm.
Remember? And then she was like, "Oh, I'm changed my hair now," and she started getting little colors in her hair and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So
That's what it is.
she really like is fixated with her. You
I
know.
like it. I like it. I
Mhm.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Let me give you some comments. People are saying Iman picked Shayla first. Not quite.
No, he didn't.
Because he didn't see the other girls and then he picked them.
Yeah.
Shayla is once. That's why I just said to you, she's the girl you'd pick last. In other words, if she's left there last, sure, she might get picked if she's last. There's nothing to compare her to. But once there
Yeah.
are other girls around who generally they're gonna be more beautiful than she is because that tends to be the way how those are the people who she seeks to be around. If that makes sense as well, then you know
Well,
that's what
I
I get from
always
it.
said that Shayla has an oatmeal pie face.
She have a what?
An oatmeal pie face.
What that mean? What does that mean?
Her face is ugly. Okay.
Oh, good.
That big snot nose face. Her face looks like oatmeal. Y'all know it does.
Oh, good.
Y'all put a 5, put a 10 in the comment, put your hands up, do whatever. Y'all
Can
know that her
if
face
you
looks
guys
ugly.
believe this, if y'all believe what Miss Ashley is saying, please put a pie in the chat. If Ashley is right, okay? If Ashley is right, all right, put a pie in the chat. Put a pie in the chat. Let me see how much pies you can get from this right here. I'm gonna see how much pies you can get, Ashley. I'm gonna see how much pies you can get. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Bilderberg boy said, what did you say, Bilderberg boy? Give me one moment. Bilderberg boy, I know I saw a super chat from you. It did say Shayla is a Bigfoot. Bear. That's what you said. She's a Bigfoot Booger Bear. She's always been for the streets. That's wrong. Shayla keeps it real. Shayla's got the Yes Ma'am LLC. Amber Ordelli said they aren't telling her anything now. Shayla always wanted Amber's life. Everyone forgets that Shayla's tried to stop Amber from cheating with Anthony. That is also true. What about Dan and Ben using him? Using who? Anthony? I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they only come in the early morning, and I don't really catch them like that, so I can't really say right
They're high
now.
to talk about. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. I can't
Put
really
some
say too
pies
much
in the
about it.
chat. You're getting some pies
Yeah,
in the chat right now.
put those pies in.
You getting pies in the chat right now. You see what you did? If this is true, put some pies in the chat. Come on, chat. Put some pies in the chat. Come on, guys.
Something's wrong. Something's not right with that face.
If y'all think it's right, put the pie inside of the chat. Go ahead and do that. Let me see. Let me get my pie because I gotta get into this too. I cannot be left out. Let me get myself into this to Ashley because you see, I get into it right now. Let me get into it. Ooh, your boy is flinging them pies in there. There you go. Listen. That's not me. That's not me putting all them pies in there. That's not, you know what? I'd never do something like that. Who doing that? Can you please, the moderators, please allow whoever is spamming the chat with pies to stop doing that? We want real pies in there. Real pies, friends. Real pies. It was wild though today when she called Shayla a friend. I said, oh, good gosh. After all of that?
She's your friend. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna see how good of a friend she is on that podcast. And when is it gonna happen? I'm tired. They promoting it, and I feel like okay, they all came together finally today. So is that a sign that the podcast is next week? Like, when is it coming on?
That's a good question. I don't know. The podcast is one of those things that I still am wondering if it's ever gonna happen. It feels like
it don't take that long for a podcast.
Yeah, I feel like it might not happen, you know what I mean? Like it might be, something that just don't happen none at all, but who knows?
It may not, just like with that whole when he was trying to work with Amber and Anthony when they weren't, when Amber and Shayla when they weren't getting along with the two artists, and then we thought it was going somewhere and then it didn't go nowhere. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense for sure. It makes sense. Bill Boy says Shayla resembles the bird from Cocoa Puffs.
From Cocoa Puffs.
Bill Boy, you need to chill out right now. You're now getting me now out of the The bird from Cocoa
That
Puffs.
was good.
I know the bird from Cocoa Puffs. Hold on. Bird from Cocoa Puffs.
The Cocoa Puffs.
Man, I don't know. Listen, y'all just I just can't. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this with y'all. Like I cannot come on and have a serious discussion with my friend Ashley without Bilderberg Boy coming out with some foolishness. It's just it has to be something else. Fine. There's the bird from Cocoa Puffs, Bilderberg Boy. This is the bird they're talking about. They're saying this is Shayla right here. So it's just
Shayla looks so beautiful. Yeah. Look at
my
how
God, look at
beautiful
this
she
girl.
looked. Yeah.
Oh, God, there she is, Miss Cocoa Puffs.
With her butt
I
pads.
I do call her Bigfoot because them say her foot big. They've been saying
Her-
this. It wasn't me that came up with it. Someone in the skit said her foot was big, and because of that, I just took it up. I don't know, man. I listen. That's where it come from. It really wasn't me. The furniture is not even moved in yet. So Shaman says the furniture not in there yet. So there's no way them can have whatever it is. This says no, it's the baby from Barney. I'm telling you, the baby from Barney. Wait until
Baby from Barney.
so woman gets the setup. Someone else says Wayne put the fire under Candice and setting up the podcast because Candice
Oh
has been
yes.
a
Yes,
you know
I
you
talked about that last night. I mean, I said that
go ahead get into it.
that he should fire her for sure
She should have
because
fired.
I thought that the
Mhm,
criticism he gave her was so on point
mhm,
and that she should have took it as professional criticism and just do better. You know, because I work in interior decorating too. So when I
mhm,
first came into interior decorating, I didn't get it right the
mhm.
first time either. But whatever criticism I took it with stride and I did better. This girl going to her husband crying like,
Mhm.
oh, wait.
Was
He
it
talked
so was
about me.
is he wrong for saying those things to her?
He's not wrong. Listen, if he didn't, so how can you say you don't believe in me? If he didn't believe in you, he would have never hired you.
That makes sense.
He hired you because he believes in you.
You decorate
So, I
things
mean,
like houses.
yes, stage homes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, nice.
Yeah. So, and
For
it
real estate.
makes the home sell quicker. Yeah.
Oh, like real estate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I used to sell real estate at one point in time. So I know, yeah, we used to like you'd probably hire someone to come, especially the newer, if they just like made
The
the
newly
house.
constructed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you kind of want to put furniture in it because it's easier to look at
Yes. And give them an idea of what they could do
what
with
a
the
place looks
home.
like.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So,
Does it
but,
pay?
huh?
Does it pay?
It pays well and when you're like deep in it for a long period of time, which I
Okay.
have been. In the
Okay.
beginning, you might want to still have your other part-time job while you're
To do what you're
doing that.
doing. That
But
makes
then
sense
it can definitely become full-time for sure at some point. The
eventually.
more I get calls and requests you get. So yeah.
Is there
Mhm.
any other place that you do stagings for, or is it just real estate? Do you have like any other industry it could leak into? And this is good for the audience, by the way. If y'all are out there and y'all are thinking of becoming a interior designer, I'm just kind of letting you get a little bit of knowledge from Ashley.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, you could do event planning like what Candace is doing, but the only thing with that is uh it's not whole. I mean, I guess it depends on the state too. I mean, it's not like it's people getting married every day, you know what I'm but I mean the real estate market is really it's okay right now, you know, and it seems like during the spring and summer more people are tending to buy homes during this season, you know, and during the fall and winter it was very low. But I was still getting a lot of requests in for staging homes. So my pockets wasn't hurting.
Yeah, because I mean you're always gonna have more sellers, especially when you have more sellers anyways. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So if you want to get into staging, they do have some websites for that. They have online courses you can do. You don't have to actually go to a school for
Yeah.
that.
They don't
You
need a
know.
license.
You do need to get certified for that, and you can get certified. They have online courses for that, so where you can
So it's
get your certification.
So it's a certification, but it's not like you don't get like a license number to say, hey, my license number to certify is whatever it is.
Now, it's all you need is to take your online courses and get certified as one, and that's basically all you need. And if you also want to become a realtor and do some, I think there's also things you can do where where you can actually do your own staging through I think I won't say AI,
Mhm.
but you can basically create your own
It's like
staging
virtual. You
without,
mean like virtual?
yeah, virtually. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you can do it virtually for whatever it
You
is.
can.
That makes
You
sense.
can
That makes
do
sense.
that as well.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, but
Ladies,
it's a good field to get into if you like that. So,
if you like it, I like
but
that. I like that.
it doesn't make you money right away. But,
So you gotta take your time. Ladies, if
take
you're
time.
out there and you are thinking of doing this, Miss Ashley does this, and just so y'all know I like people. Come on, y'all know that. I mean, when this is what it's just what I do. I mean, it's my natural tendency. It's just what I do. I'm just normally do that. Let's see. Let's see. Let me read some comments real fast. So, is Wayne getting other women for the podcast because he sent a picture to Chase? Someone else says I would not hire Candice. Someone says Wayne doesn't believe in Candice. He gave her a chance because of Chase. He told her that he hasn't seen any work outside of Shayla's baby shower. Delicia should have done it. Then someone else says, apart from the business, what else delusion Amber knows about the Wolf Dave, which is a good point. Someone in the chat, Shayla looks like Madame the Puppet from someone else says she's the boss of the podcast. She thinks she's the boss of the podcast. That's true.
Oh, that's crazy talk.
Private, not in front of other people. So Connect the Service saying he should have talked to her in private and not in front of other people. How did you see that, Ashley? What if you were there and the person who employed you were talking to you in front of the person? Would that be okay, or is that not okay? Or you let me know. Have you ever had
Normally, I've always seen people take people to the side or in private, usually in private, not actually done in front of people. Maybe it was a little embarrassing, but at the same time, I don't think what he said was disrespectful. I think he was just trying to get her to see that, hey, you shouldn't need me to bring my people to see how the room can be set up. I mean, you do that for a living. You should know how you would want the room to be set up for a podcast, you know? So I guess that's where he was coming from in that aspect. And, you know, she was taking it personal because, oh, that's my husband's friend. That's their boys and we like family. You gotta separate that and keep it business. And she went straight to Chase and started complaining.
That makes sense. You know what? I don't even feel bad because I'm like, I'm in the therapy space, right? And in the social work space. And you could have a client say, you know what, I don't trust social work. They could say this outright in front of your face with other people around. Now you will have to say, well, maybe we can talk about that, you know, soon or whatever it is. I just didn't see anything wrong with it because I know that people have said that even in my space. Like I'm like, hey, you know, I don't trust, you know, I always think that
and it can happen that way, and you have to take it. You have to take it as professional criticism and do better. That's what you do. Don't take it personal, and that's a problem. Don't take it personal. It's business. And that's what you can't separate the two. That's why he should have hired somebody else.
Should I get somebody else? Likinsey says Anthony should have sent Amber's clothes to Dave's house and changed it. Likinsey said the clothes need to be mailed right now. That's what's going on right now. Oh, gosh. I swear. Oh gosh, I love Skitland people one more time. Chat, should Amber's clothes be mailed? UPS.
Mailed. Like
snail mail. I don't know. You get them in snail mail, you know? What are you doing over here? Well, Amber, what are you doing over here? Dave, I'm just waiting for my clothes to arrive. You know, Anthony sent them in snail mail.
It's like, what? Really?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God. I wonder what we are going to see tonight.
I
do wonder about that.
Every time I go inside of the hot tub, and I was in the hot tub last night before all of this happened, so that's why I was so late to the live, because I was in the hot tub like, no, they're not going to put anything on. Lo and behold, I'm like,
here it comes.
I was like, oh good God, I had to run out of the hot tub like real fast. All right, cool. Because it was too big, you know what I mean? Because Anthony praying, Anthony on his knees. I said, wait, what's this? Dave and Amber, and I was like, well, we were just talking about that too. So it's like, man, this is something else.
It's crazy. Just like Dom. You see Dom today?
Yeah, Dominic. Mike deserves everything Dominic is giving him. I'll be
He's
honest with you.
real. He's another dumb character. You
Yeah,
know,
Mike
I
deserves everything. I don't feel sorry for Mike. Mike has been having this happen to him now for
been
years.
doing this all the time,
For
like
years. For years. For years.
for
For years.
years.
For years, Mike's been doing it. Mike's been the same way for years. From the vending machine, before the vending machine, Mike's been like that.
He
It's just
always do this.
I do not
So
know.
if Dom go crazy on him, that's what he deserves.
Mm-hmm. Only remember when you call Sheila SpongeBob SquarePants. Of course, she's still
Ah,
Sheila SquarePants. Who lives in the I need to ask Candice when it started. Wayne gave her some good advice. That's true. And we believe that. Sheila
yes,
is the
yes.
next victim. Is Wayne's next victim. Let's see. I don't think Wayne
Mm-hmm.
gonna get her doing it. He could have. Hold on. You know what? I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lauren going after Wayne?
Of course. That's why
Is she
she
gonna
said,
get him?
oh, well, if you need anything, honey pie, let me know. And then,
Is she gonna
you
get
know,
him?
just mean what you say and just move on. I was like, girl, shut up.
Mhm.
She probably over by Wayne's house tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking she's gonna be over there tonight.
She'll
Something
be
tell me
right
that she's
over
gonna be over
there
tonight.
trying to cook him something. Oh, you want me to cook you some vegan food in my maid outfit?
The scam artist, scam central. Boy, I don't know. That girl is a scam artist, boy.
She's
I don't
definitely a
know.
scam artist with a crazy ex in Miami, or or
Living
they're
with her
still
and Dan.
together. I don't know,
She
but
been scamming the dude. It's like you
scamming
scam the guy so much.
him, and he following her everywhere.
That
That's crazy.
Patricia
But
just
I don't think anything serious will come out of it if something happens. But
if Wayne get into her.
yeah, I don't think it's going to be what she thinks it's going to be.
That's
But
what I
go right
think.
ahead. Get those sloppy seconds. Go right ahead.
Well, let me ask you this. Will Delicia try after Wayne?
I want to put it past her either because, and then I don't know why
Mm,
she thinks she knows Wayne like that and telling Honey Pot that he's cheated. Well, how do you know he's cheated? You just going
yeah,
by
like
what Shayla has told you.
mm-hmm.
And honestly, she was jealous when she saw that first date
Yeah,
and that's why she was mad with Shayla because she said, "Oh, this could have been me." Not necessarily,
that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
but that's what
That's
she
what I'm
was
wondering.
thinking that what Honey Pie was getting, that's probably what I could have gotten.
That's why I'm wondering if she's going after Wayne next as well. Something just
She
tells
probably
me.
gonna go after. See, that's why I almost think like Honey Pot and Amber are like twins almost because those two came right up in there and told all their business. Like now those girls just gonna run with it.
And that's what I'm saying. No,
Hmm.
no. You know what? It's a tough one. Should I ask that one? Maybe not, but maybe not, but maybe. Okay.
Oh
Well,
man.
know that Amber is getting a divorce
Hmm.
and Wayne is single.
Hmm.
And Amber seems to feel like she wants to get whatever it is that Honeypot gets because Amber she has something, for those type of things. It's almost like she wants the best people, if that makes sense. Then there's something
Yeah.
about her wanting to best other people.
Hmm. Yeah.
Can you see her taking a shot at Wayne?
It's not far fetched, I think she was jealous that Tamara was getting that 30K. And she didn't even like it. And when I saw that when Tamara came to our house that day and she was like, well, you friends with Shayla, and how come you didn't tell me about that? I said there's more to that than just her being friends with Shayla. It was about Wayne. She didn't like the fact that she started dating Wayne. I was like, well, why do you care? Why do you care that she's dating Wayne? It's because she wants Wayne still.
And that's what I'm wondering. That's
She still
exactly
wants
what I'm
Wayne.
wondering.
And then
That's
Wayne,
what I'm wondering.
Wayne saying to her, Oh yeah, just let me know when that divorce is over.
That's what
I
he
can,
said too. That's why
so
I'm
I
wondering.
can get that neck. Mm,
That's why
that
I'm wondering. That's why I'm wondering because he called her the other day. I know she has the Dave thing in the chat. I want to hear from y'all in that one. Could Amber take a swipe at Wayne? Could she take a swipe? Could you see that? And I don't want you to answer me from your support of Amber voice, meaning your reasoning. I want you to sit down and think about it. Think about the deeper parts of what they've shown you, not just the little surface pieces, because people watch the surface pieces and like, oh no, but then there's so much of the spots.
mhm,
Money Law is saying no.
mm, really? Mm.
Usually Money Law say yes. Money Law, what? Money Law is changing the tide. Money Law changing the tide. Hold on, let me ask them. At Wayne. Friends, I don't want you to answer me with your no biased viewpoint. I want you to give me the real.
Keep it real.
Keep it
Because
real with me. I don't want you to do the whole thing of whatever it is. I want to know. Now that Amber has learned that the honeypot girl is no longer with Wayne. Because I think, hold on, let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. And you know what? Let me see if I can find that shot. Because I think I have that shot, Ashley. I believe I have that. Hold on. I believe I have that in Ashley. I believe I have that video. And I'm looking at it to how Amber looked in there. Because that was my main thing to see. What was Amber
she was
giving?
kind of looking.
Yeah, what is she in that too or not? You know what I mean?
She's trying to act like supportive.
You know what? I don't even want to.
You want me to pour you something?
No, thank you. I'm not drinking.
This was it.
Amber, I poured you some.
I'll take another. I'll take Tamara's glass.
Well, what are we talking about? Or are we just being funny today?
We're doing a little bit of both because why?
So.
How did I know that you were Wayne? You told me that?
I figured Shayla would have.
Oh, well, Shayla's keeping secrets. No, we didn't know that. I'm
No,
so
I-
sorry to hear that though.
I didn't tell him. I wouldn't do that to you.
Let me see the true Amber's
y'all
face.
broke up?
Never mind. You know what? Looking at the scene, it's more Delicia and thing that they were on.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I think
I
people
want to
need to
put it,
learn.
I still want to put it past Amber though.
Wouldn't put it past her. She might just drop some pum pum in his lap. Possibly.
I want to
You
put
know
it
what I mean?
past her. No.
And he'll take it too. Hey, he'll take it. Hey,
Oh, he will. He's
Yeah, she
missed that
dropped it in his lap.
cookie.
Yeah.
He missed that
Yeah, she
cookie.
dropped
So yeah.
If Amber slips, you slide, If she if Amber slips, she has slide. I'm telling you right now, with arms
Yes.
open and wide.
And for Wayne, it's very easy.
He'll put it in. Hey, if she give him a chance, he ain't gonna not whatever it is.
Exactly.
Let me see how they answered this one. They're giving us some comments on this. So let's see what they're giving us. Yes, Amber and Shayla have an emotional bond. They're real friends. Shayla wants Wayne. No. Tyran says no. Wayne likes to volunteer money, but he doesn't like gold diggers. No. Amber isn't gonna spend that block. Shayla told her the things and made her miss out on Wayne, and that's why she really messed with Iman. Yes, when Dave is over, Amber will go for Wayne. No, yes, no. The whole podcast going after him. Yes. Why is Shayla the girl that the guys pick last? Please explain. LaKinsey says, why is she the girl that the guys pick last? Because when just by listening to her, you realize that she has nothing to offer.
Yeah.
Nothing.
She don't have anything going for herself.
Right. She's nothing going on. That's exactly what it is. If you listen to Amber, you might can say, well, okay, this girl look like she have something going on,
Yeah.
You listen to Delicia, she have a little clothing thing that there's something there.
Mhm.
You listen to Honeypot, she has the dance studio.
Yeah.
Lauren, I'm not sure what Lauren has, but
She ain't got
Lauren
nothing
come
going
off.
on.
Yeah, but you come off a little more comfortable and no, they're close. By the way, Lauren and Shayla are close.
Yeah.
But when you look at Shayla, when you listen to Shayla, you get more of a all I have is my body. That's really
Mhm.
what you get from her energy.
Yeah.
When you go in her
Yeah.
presence, like Kinsey, that's what you get. It's like a
Yeah.
man like Kinsey. You know the guy you would pick last. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not saying you don't know. Like anything I'm saying, flip it wrong. Because I don't want you to think of it as just is a man looking at a woman thing. Flip it just round just the same. And think
Yeah.
of yourself with you and you're looking at a bunch of guys, how you look at them. And if you can do that, you'll find what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because hey,
Mhm.
you ain't
Yeah.
gonna go for no broke one.
Yeah, you're not going for whatever. You know the guy when you're going to go for. That's what we mean. I
Exactly.
believe Tamira is pregnant because she hasn't had any wine. Do y'all think she's pregnant? I don't know. I don't think
Who?
so.
Who are they talking about?
Tamira.
Oh
No, she's not. She's
no,
not pregnant because she
no.
hasn't had any before when she was with what's her name again? Latoya.
Oh yeah.
Latoya asked her if she wanted to drink and she said no. So I know
Hmm.
that she's not there. Amber is a bird brain. Sheila has none. If they have some clients that want to go on a date, she's good for that. Amber and Sheila are a lot alike. Amber is just more classy. Get clear,
Yes,
sure.
that's exactly
Do
what
you
it
think
is.
do you think they would pick Sheila? It
Mm.
hit it, but I don't think he'd pick her.
He'll sleep with her, and that's about it.
I think Tamira's pregnant as well. Let's see. Blessed to all. Let's see. Let me get some more comments here. Honestly, the writers, come on, let me get this one. The writers could have any one of the women sitting at the table going after Wayne. That's true.
Hmm.
Why did Honeypot get so mad at Latoya for telling Chantal about the $30,000, but she did not get mad at Sheila for telling Lauren? Voila.
She switched gears. She don't look at Latoya and Chantel the same. Not anymore. Not that she's in this group of gold diggers. She's not gonna look at them the same. So she's gonna think she's at a higher level than they are. And that's where
Ashley,
she's at.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you said it because every time I talk about the Tamira character, people think again that only speaking from hating the character. And I said, just watch. Only just watch this, and that's all I do. I'm just watching. Okay, you give me this and you give me this, and only watch for patterns.
Yeah.
I used to trade, somewhat me trade right now, but me trade. So it's about patterns. Do you see the same thing 2 times or 3 times? Some of mine thinking patterns.
Yes.
Right? In other words, is it consistent? Plus, in an event as well, too, you kind of look at that in the therapy space. Meaning, is there a pattern? When a client tell you no one time, is it the same no as the 3 days down the line? Is it the same no, or are they trying to fib you? Or are they trying to tell you something different? And that's what I've been saying about the honeypot girl, but people just wouldn't get what I was saying.
Exactly.
I said, look how she deals with Sheila, and look how she deals with her friends. She deals with her friends like the scum of the earth. And she deals with Sheila with a pass. And I kept talking about it, but every time I talk about it, them say, my bias on the honeypot girl.
You tell Delicia that you're getting 30K from Wayne, but you don't tell Latoya and Chantel.
Skitland Boogeyman. I believe me, Skitland. At this point, I'm Skitland Boogeyman. At this point, Skitland Boogeyman. You know what? I'm going to take the title. Skitland Boogeyman. Oh my gosh, Ashley.
Thank you, the boogeyman now.
I just come out of it. I'm the boogeyman and I'm coming to get you. I feel like people open my video, that's all I'm saying. You know?
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
No worries. Oh my gosh. Well, Ashley, we're at the 2-hour mark. Give me your last final take and then we'll wrap it right up.
Well, I think that, we're going to see more dark times with Anthony and Amber, unfortunately. It's going to be a battle, They're going through a divorce, and it's like what everybody's been saying, let the best spouse win, So we're just going to have to keep watching and ride this out with them, It's going to be a lot of people, a lot of the fans having mixed, reviews on this, but, that's what divorce is. So we just have to keep watching and let it unfold, let the mess unfold. We all know there will be a positive outcome for both Anthony and Amber at the end of the day. So, yes.
And please, folks, don't take the thing too serious. Like, seriously, don't
take it too. Listen, I mean, I see all the comments in the Country Wayne page, and I'm just like, Yeah, it's a skit by the end of the day.
It's a
It's
skit,
a
guys.
soap opera. Think of
It's
it
a
as a
soap-
soap opera
Thank
because
you,
that's what
thank
it
you.
is.
And we
You
know
know.
this. When you see us commenting, it's just to talk about the topics, but we know this. We're not.
Yes. And it
We're
may
not alone.
revolve around real life situations, but at the
Mhm.
same time, keep in mind it's a skit.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, thank you for being on deck with us today. Y'all go over Miss Ashley's page and make sure y'all hit the like button. Only love y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. And Ashley will be back again next week.
All
because,
right.
of course, I'm beyond, so y'all know how that works. Welcome to the Audio Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.